Hey, it's your girl Karina coming with you with another video at my favorite place, the canal. Can you hear the water? I'm a little far away from the waterfall this time, but you can see the water. So it's down below. So family, I wanted to slide in again and hit you with another video. This one is on emotional health. I always talk about that emotional health and physical health are partners. And the reason being why they are partners, family, listen in and we'll talk about it. So this topic is on emotional health and why it is so critical in these days. We know, family, 2 years ago, well, we're in our second year, there was a pandemic that spread throughout the whole entire world, right? And because of the shutdowns, there were situations that we never had before, especially here in the United States. And so that situation brought up a lot of issues for me. I don't know about you, but for me, it brought up a lot of issues. And it had to do with my emotions. So emotional health is so important. Why? Because of partnership with the physical. Like I said in my other video, I did the physical when I was in my younger years. I did the physical when I found out about the tumor before this AKA stranger cancer. So I didn't know. But by me having an emotional coach, she helped me to peel off those layers of my childhood traumas. Did you hear what I said? By having an emotional coach, she helped me to peel off those layers of trauma from my childhood. So I knew when I went to the doctor in April of 2019, and that's when I was discovered that lump or tumor. So I knew that I had to do something quick because it was letting me know that I needed help. So for 48 years, you know my story, for 48 years, I suppressed all my emotions. So in 2019, my body said, that's it. It's time to let go. 48 years, that's a long time. But I'm so grateful to Jehovah for allowing me to be ready to let it go. So what I have learned from my natural practitioner in 2022, he and my other practitioner, my team, as I call them, they helped me to see that emotional health is so crucial, especially in these days, in these times, because of what have happened in the past with, the pandemic. It has brought up a lot of emotions and a lot of issues up in the surface. Has that happened to you? Well, I know it happened to me. And so by me getting the help that I needed, and I'm not ashamed to say it, yes, I have a therapist as well. So these are my team. They help me with the physical and as well as the emotional, but also I have a therapist as well. And to get out all those deep-seated, rooted, ingrained trauma. Family, I'm here to tell you, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Why? Because it makes us sick. And when it makes us sick, we don't know what we're doing. We can't thrive if we're still holding on to the past. You understand what I'm saying? We cannot hold on to the past to appreciate the future. Does that make sense? Let me say that again. You cannot hold on to the past to appreciate the future. So for me to thrive and to have peace and to love myself unconditionally, I had to do the work. As we said, the emotional work. And I'm not ashamed to say that I did. So that's why I'm here to let you know it's time, family. We've been in like a prison-like state, emotionally, mentally, for 2 years. It's time to release that emotion out of your body. Let me say that again. It's time to release that emotion out of your body. Yes, that's how it gets trapped. That's what happened to me. All those emotions that I just kept putting it on the shelf, I'm good, I'm all right. It burned inside of me. I mean, it really took hold of me. It made me sick. And that's what my natural practitioner was letting me know. The things that I was doing to myself, those 48 years, caused me to make my body chronic inflammation. First it went from an infection, and then not doing anything for the infection. Then it turned to inflammation, but chronic inflammation, making my body so toxic and so acidic that it was crying for help. Does that make sense? So I just wanted to let you know that if you are ready to do that, let's do it together. Take my hand and let's work on our emotions. Let's release it. If you go to YouTube and there is a segment or YouTubers, it's called Brain TV, and they help you to release negative energy, release negative emotions. All of that gets stuck, family. And so when it gets stuck in our body, it causes problems. And this is not my saying, because I'm not a medical doctor. So that's my disclaimer. I'm not a medical doctor, but I am documenting my journey in getting back my wellness from the AKA stranger. So because of that, I'm learning about this amazing body that Jehovah gave us. I'm learning that taking in through the breath calms our nervous system, especially, remember that nerve I was talking about, the vagus nerve? Well, that nerve is in the center of our belly button. And when we're doing belly button therapy, it's actually massaging our gut. I'll talk to you about that later. And also I want to demonstrate, do a DIY of how to do belly button. I tell you, because of this situation that we have been in for 2 years, belly button therapy was my go-to. It helped me to stay calm. I was not in that fight, flight, state. I just stay calm. And you have to stay calm, because when you stay calm, you can think. And when you can think, you can pray. So I just wanted to come in and share a little tip, give you some of those jewels about emotional health, how it's so important. You can go to Brain TV. I am not a sponsor for them, but they have helped me, as well as Dr. Detox on YouTube as well. So I am a Braveheart woman from the Dr. Detox. That is my natural practitioner, and he has other practitioners that works along with him, one is my coach. So him and Miss Lorraine helps me to keep calm, stay in my breath, and most of all, mind my business. I don't have time for the drama and trauma. Don't have time for that. So I'm all about encouragement, all about love, and being there for you. So if you like this video, please share, hit that notification, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now. Adios.